what it do, y'all? This is AunTeaFee about that. Let's try this again. Hey, hey. What it do, Hey, what it do, y'all? Fast. Folk want me to stop playing my intro. Y'all some haters. I tell you. I wish I would. Like I don't know what y'all trying to do. Pay me. Y'all listen. Memphis ain't playing with Critter. He snitched on himself when he had that meltdown. Whatever he did, he guilty. Cause he said what he was gonna do. Now who Marquis Taylor is to him, I'm getting conflicting messages about that. If he knew him or if he didn't know him, I don't know about that. But what I do know is one of the guys who killed him or being charged for killing him have the same last name as the guy who's no longer with us. So they saying that, all I know right now today, he all over the news. And the Owens guy who they let go on his own recognizance, they done tapped that ass again and he back in jail. Now I'm gonna let y'all, I may have to start a little backwards because I was busy today. So I'm gonna start with the mama of the deceased young man, so you'll understand when I play for you the rearrest of Mr. Owens. Let's go. So we're going to start with Takora Taylor, the victim's mother. See, this was yesterday, and I think her uproar caused them to go ahead and rearrest him today. So let's start here.
For you tonight, the mother of a man killed in a shooting last month shared her pain and grief. After learning that her son's accused killer was released from jail over the weekend without bond. Shared her pain and grief after learning that her son's accused killer was released from jail over the weekend without bond.
This one's had a lot of us scratching our heads throughout the day. Fox 13 Sierra Jordan is live in North Memphis. Sierra.
Daryl, the victim's mother, broke down into tears when I told her the news. She said she couldn't believe the man accused of killing her son right here on Wells Avenue was released in jail after a couple of days of being in it. She just wants justice to be served.
Mention the system because I don't understand how could they let first-degree murder go. I mean, there's no explanation for that.
Marquis Taylor lost his life to gun violence on December 21st. According to Memphis police, the fatal shooting happened in a vacant lot near 660 Wells Avenue in North Memphis. According to an affidavit, 26-year-old Gary Taylor, also known as Lil Gary, was one of the 4 men involved in the shooting.
They gunned my son down, and he didn't deserve it.
So let's be clear. When she said they gunned him down, the name of the gang that killed her son is called the Walk Down. WDG, Walk Down Gang. They will walk you down and shoot you up. Now, do I need to go back and play the video? And when they did that to what's his name? CEO Jizzle. Yeah, Jizzle. From Double R. Yeah.
Understand how could they let first-degree murder go? I mean, there's no explanation for that.
Markeith Taylor lost his life to gun violence on December 21st, according to Memphis police. The fatal shooting happened in a vacant lot near 660 Wells Avenue in North Memphis. According to an affidavit, 26-year-old Gary Taylor, also known as Lil Gary, was one of the 4 men involved in the shooting.
They gunned my son down, and he didn't deserve it. He did not deserve it.
Records show police arrested Gary Taylor for first-degree murder Thursday. A jail record shows Saturday he was released on his own recognizance. Takora Taylor says she's lost for words after finding out the accused killer is back on the streets.
He will cook, he will clean, he take care of his baby, he loves his girls, and he had to beg for his life because that's probably all he was thinking about.
Oh, wow.
His babies.
They made that man beg for his life and still shot him up. And guess what else?
And he had to beg for his life because that's probably all he was thinking about. His babies.
Days after her son's murder, Taylor says someone fired shots at her home, her sister's home, and father's home too. Taylor says her late son had 4 daughters. She fears for their life and safety.
Everybody I see now, I'm really terrified because I don't know who is who. I don't know if they got a picture of me.
Shots at her home, her sister's home, and father's home too. Taylor says her late son had 4 daughters. She fears for their life and safety.
Everybody I see now, I'm really terrified because I don't know who is who. I don't know if they got a picture of me. I don't know if they ride around. I'm trying to keep my family safe and I have nothing.
Bless our heart.
Because I don't know who is who. I don't know if they got a picture of me. I don't know if they ride around. I'm trying to keep my family safe and I have nothing.
I reached out to the Shelby County DA's office for comment about Gary Taylor's release, but I haven't heard back from them yet.
They got him, baby.
Gary Taylor
he rearrested.
is due in court tomorrow for...
This was the article. This is dated yesterday, the 2nd evening. And then today. I hadn't gotten a chance to look at it. I'm going to be looking at this one and another one for the first time with you guys. But this is when they said that he was rearrested. And this first came out at 12:05 today. And then it was updated at 5:14. So let's check it out.
Charged with murder, who was mistakenly released from the Shelby County lockup, is back behind bars tonight. The question is, how did Gary Taylor get set free in the first place? Stephen Reels is here in the studio.
Before I listen to this, what they're about to say, he is a walk-down gang, but he's very closely tied to Trula Mafia. So before I hear what they say, let me say this. The same way that, what's his name? Taylor, Joshua Taylor, CEO, Teasy, keep getting arrested and getting out before he go to court. Is the same, I'm sure, allegedly, maybe the same way he got out. There's somebody down there in Shelby County, somebody down there making these errors on purpose.
Back behind bars tonight. The question is, how did Gary Taylor get set free in the first place? Stephen Reels is here in the studio with a breakdown of how we got here. All right, Stephen, what is their explanation? Because this seems like a pretty careless error.
His office says that's exactly what that was, but their words were a little more polite. They're calling it a process error, and while Taylor may be back where he belongs tonight, the DA's office is trying to make sure this doesn't happen again. Everything started back on December 21st on Wells Avenue in the New Chicago area. Memphis police say that's when Taylor shot Markeith Taylor as part of some kind of dispute involving rapper Matt Critter. Gary and Markeith do have the same last name, but we don't know at this point if they were related. Gary Taylor was arrested, charged with murder, but somehow released on New Year's Eve without paying bail. The statement from the DA's office doesn't give a lot of detail about how the mistake happened, just that it wasn't their fault. It only says Taylor was somehow released on New Year's Eve without paying bail. The statement from the DA's office doesn't give a lot of detail about how the mistake happened, just that it wasn't their fault. It only says Taylor was released due to a process error and that it had nothing to do with the controversial bail reform procedure that's now being implemented. Bottom line tonight, Pepper, is Taylor's bond was revoked and he's back in the Shelby County Jail. DA Mulroy tells ABC 24 his office will vigorously pursue prosecution of the case, and he plans to work with other county officials to keep...
Now, this shouldn't have been one of the ones I did where y'all could have saw my facial expression. Because, yeah. It ain't their fault. Or whose fault is it? How that happened? How it keep happening? How CEO Teasy, what's his last name? What is CEO Teasy last name? Joshua what? Oh. Are they related? Is he tied to CEO Teasy? Ooh. I'm going to move right on past that. Walk on by. Walk on by. Let's just read right here. It said that we've received several inquiries about the case of Gary Taylor. Check into Joshua Taylor. Do we need to see if he's been arrested yet? Yeah. It says his arraignment is set for January the 4th. We understand that a warrant has been... Oh, yeah, he back in jail, y'all. We kind of backtracking a little bit because AunTeaFee was a little busy today. But I'm here now. I got time now. And before we watch that last one, let me go on and do this now, since I know folk is clocking and jocking me. And every time they listen, they run and do the research before I get it out. Let's go ahead and do this so I'll have a time stamp. Taylor. So right now I'm looking for Joshua Taylor. Make sure that CEO Teasy ain't been picked up, because rumor has it he has a warrant out for his arrest too. So Gary is back in jail. Owens. Terrion is still in there. And Ontario. Is that his name? Yeah. Owens, he was also arrested. He no bond too. See. He go to first degree murder. And Matt Critter. Daniel Bates. So they got him down there by his homeboy, Orange Mount Quet them. Cause see y'all, AunTeaFee, what does he have to do with Orange Mount Quet? Walk Down Gang and True Mafia was the hitman team that Orange Mound Quet hired to kill Dolph. It's all full circle. I'm not necessarily saying what he got arrested for is about. His actions, his gang ties, he was already under surveillance. The whole walk down, True Mafia. Again, how does, what's his name, CEO Teasy always be the one who get out of jail free? Other than this time, the other cat did. But you see, they rearrested him. And rumor has it, they have an arrest warrant out for CEO teasing. They straight drop homeboy. Okay. And he's still down there in the hole. I bet you won't have a confession no more. No statement. You gonna shut up now. Yeah. I think now I'm beginning to think you intentionally did some stuff to get put in the hole because you done gave up everybody's name. You know. Conveniently put you in the hole. So can't nobody slide in there and get you. Gotcha. And yes, I know he's in the other county. I was just double checking to see if maybe they had moved him over here with all his homeboys and them at. I was just checking. Rest in peace, Markeith. Okay, so
He was back in handcuffs and
this is the last video I'm gonna play about this go around. So this is him being rearrested and back in jail.
he was back in handcuffs and off to jail. This time without bond, as he faces a first-degree murder charge in the death last month of Markeith Taylor in North Memphis.
Every noise I hear, I'm thinking they coming at me. And they let this man go.
Markeith Taylor's mother, Decorah, told us Monday how scared she was that one of the men accused of killing her son was free. Now she's at ease after finding out all three suspects are in custody.
That's Critter.
Records show police arrested 26-year-old Gary Taylor, also known as Lil Gary, Thursday, but jail records show Saturday he was mistakenly released without bond. The Shelby County District Attorney's Office told Fox 13 they played no role in a decision to release Taylor. In a statement, the DA's office said, in part, per long-standing procedure, the Judicial Commissioner made an initial bond decision to set no bond. A process error resulted in Mr. Taylor's release.
Was it a processor's error? A processor error? Last name Taylor. Is it the same processor who processes Joshua Taylor? Yeah.
Standing procedure, the Judicial Commissioner made an initial bond decision to set no bond. A process error resulted in Mr. Taylor's release. The matter never got to the point where a prosecutor was involved in the bond decision. One of the other two suspects charged with murder is Daniel Bates. We've learned he's a rapper known as Matt Critter, who signed with Gucci Mane's label in October.
I thought that my client would have gotten a bond.
Are you kidding? Y'all. Andrew Bates. Now y'all do know who this is, right? He was supposed to represent who? Backed out when Dumb Drop didn't turn himself in like he was supposed to, but did that video, Fly Hawk, I'ma fly away, whatever. Y'all remember that? Who else attorney is he? Y'all, okay. Yo Gotti, Black Youngster. What's the big meathead Nick, Big Juke? Yeah, y'all see where this going? When AunTeaFee say the plot thickens, I'm too outdone, y'all. When I say it's full circle, okay. I told y'all it was gonna be a stupid dude beating on the wall. Okay. CEO Jizzle. Yeah. Wow. until I done. Let's
Matt
go.
Critter, who signed with Gucci Mane's label in October.
I thought that my client would have gotten a bond. It's alleged in the affidavit that he was there, but he wasn't the shooter. And when Gary Taylor got a bond, our bond, and he's alleged to be the shooter, I was optimistic that we would get a bond today, but we didn't.
Bates attorney Arthur Horn says he was shocked his client did not get a reasonable bond.
We're trying to get him. We want to get him out so he can work.
No.
Fight this case from outside.
No. No. He said he was at war with. Let me go talk to you, Art. Work on killing folk? Are you serious? Do we need to play the recording of him losing his mind, saying that he was at war with everybody? He was at war with rappers. He was at war with MEMPHIS. And he gonna get out of work and do what? Nigga. I'm looking at Gucci Mane, crazy. I'm looking at this guy CMG, Yo Gotti all over it. Big Juke Nim all over it. But you better be careful because Big Juke go to jail and get out free too. So, it could be a number of different people who's snitching. But you, little boy, you're a menace, for real. Let me show the people how big of a menace you are in just a minute.
Daniel Bates. We've learned he's a rapper known as Matt Critter, who signed with Gucci Mane's label in October.
I thought that my client would have gotten a bond. It's alleged in the affidavit that he was there, but he wasn't the shooter. And when Gary Taylor got a bond, our bond, and he's alleged to be the shooter, I was optimistic that we would get a bond today, but we didn't.
No.
Bates attorney Arthur Horn says he was shocked his client did not get a reasonable bond.
We're trying to get him. We want to get him out so he can work.
So
and fight this
CMG,
case from
Gucci
outside,
Mane, them paying for this.
Jail.
The third suspect in the case is Danterio Owens. All three suspects will remain behind bars and are scheduled to be back in court on January 10th.
The Three Stooges. Larry, Joe, and Curly.
I'm trying to body some. I'm trying to put something under. I'm trying to put me a man under. I'm dropping out bare face with this shit. Damn, it's in my mouth. I'm dropping out bare face. Chop it. I'm trying to body some. I'm trying to put something under. I'm trying to put me a man under. I'm dropping out bare face with this shit. Damn, it's in my mouth. I'm dropping out bare face.
So I'm going to take you back here to when, before Matt Critter wilded out, it was because he got killed. Let's listen. Critter's friend that was killed. Now, I'm not saying that it was him. I don't know. I'm just bringing you the story.
That's a boy, man. He goes by the name Butterball, and he was shot and killed today in Memphis. Now, if you don't know this guy, he comes out of that 700 walk down gang. You know what I mean? Click now. 700 buff in a rap game, and they more predominant in the rap game, baby. Due to being signed by Gucci's the new 1017 record label or whatever, man. And you haven't been hearing about them lately. You know, they've been doing, some positive things, getting to the money, whatever, and that Critter sacrifice or blah, 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 or things of that nature, man. No, it's stuff really going down in Memphis that's been going down in Memphis as far as gang violence I'm talking about, man. But yeah, man, he's, know what I mean, a guy who was really out there in the streets, and he seemed like a big member for 700 Lockdown Gang. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do hear anything.
was part of that all-black assassin video. Y'all remember about 2 months ago? In the neighborhood, all black, ran up on somebody. Supposed to be walk down gang and True the Mafia. Y'all remember that? He a part of that gang.
In line to, retaliation or whatever it is, because we all know the 700 watt down gang is also known for what they do in the streets.
I posted that one December 22nd. Let's look at this one. All of these about Matt Critter. Just when Lil said was kidnapped and tortured. And Matt Critter. Oh, I forgot EBG is in jail. Oh, let me double check him. If there's a killing spree going on, a walk down gang, Critter put a whole rap game in Memphis on notice, including Lil Migo and Big Boogie.
Do it all.
Can y'all hit the like button, please? I'm almost 30 minutes in. Can we hit the like button?
You know what I'm saying? Get to my live. Stop.